Out of Yankee Candle Village. Let's see if I can get you a look-see of the sign. Well, it's kind of there, like there. I am just right out front, so I'm utilizing their Wi-Fi. I hope you can see me and hear me. Can you? Call out to me, people. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Oh, this is worrying me. You can't. You can't. I'm not getting... Oh! Okay, good. Let me turn the car off. That should quiet things down a little bit. All right. I think we're in business. So I wanted to jump on, aromatically speaking, real quick. Very good day. Got a lot of footage, which is a fantastic feeling. After all the footage I lost, to get so much footage, so now I can go back and edit, and I really documented a lot of the new items that Yankee Candle has released and will be releasing. There's something I wanted to correct that I said yesterday. That's another reason why I'm here. Plus, I want to show you what I purchased today. I don't have everything because I actually dropped off some of the stuff at the hotel. So how we all doing? Let me first start by telling you what I was wrong about. I said that today Yankee Candle Village was going to release Rainbow Cookie, Color Me Happy, and what's the other one? Wildflower Blooms. That's not the case. In fact, here at Deerfield, several of the people who work here didn't even know what I was talking about, which is a shame. So I was worried that I gave you guys false information, but I called many different Yankee Candle retail storefronts. Actually, I just called a few, but I called Holyoke, one that's only about a half hour away, and they did say that they have them in the store, and usually when they get candles, they'll put them out in the middle of the week, but at least in Holyoke, they'll be on the shelves on Monday. So those three candles, those three new fragrances, I don't know when your Yankee Candle's going to get them, but hopefully it's soon. So give them a call, ask them, let them know that you're interested. They might have them already in the back. Say hi to the person who's trying to photobomb. But that's the story. So I didn't want to come off like I was lying to you or make you out to be a fool if you went to Yankee Candle and you asked for those candles and they didn't have them. Whew. Energy. And the surprising thing is I haven't had a whole lot of coffee today. I really haven't. All right. So, I reviewed a lot. But what did I purchase? Yesterday, if you caught my live, I told you that I'm working on a massive blueberry video. That's right. You heard me correctly. I am... Funny if she didn't even phase your... I'm doing a massive blueberry video. Why? Because why not? Yankee Candle has, in their history, so many blueberry fragrances, a lot that some people are not familiar with. And because I have that can again, remember I showed you that can, that really ancient relic, the blueberry fragrance, that kind of inspired the idea. So I'm collecting all of the Yankee Candles throughout really the history. But there was a couple I needed to pick up today. And one of them is going to be the returning. I gotta get light. The returning favorites, the classic blueberry. Now, a lot of people are gonna say that, you know, if you got one back in the day, it might be better than this one, but this one will be just fine for me. I've burned this candle before. I'm familiar with this candle. And check out what's on the back. Can you see that? Look at that. I have to hold it far away because of the light, and you probably can't tell, but here at the Village, they received the very expensive, very high-tech printer that they use down in New York City for the Soho pop-up, which means I can't even explain the resolution of these photos. Tons of stuff. They're scratch proof, they're high gloss, they're super high resolution. My other candles, although they look good, the saturation was a bit out of control. And I'm baffled. I mean, I know it's just me. I know it's just me on there, but so if you want to come to South Deerfield to get really high quality personalized labels, I recommend it, especially if you got something very special. I was going to get one with Elsa on it, but I just couldn't find a photo in time. The other candle I needed to purchase, I've purchased it before, I've had it, I just don't have one that's suitable for this blueberry video, is the New England blueberry, the once exclusive Village blueberry candle. You can now buy this online. You can even buy this in a melt cup online, but you see right there, it's still branded with the Village exclusive. Comes in 3 different labels. I bought this one on the back. That's right. That's what I got. Did you guys go shopping today? Did you get any candles after work on a Friday? Now, I'm talking about the blueberry video, but I haven't mentioned what I'm doing for St. Patrick's Day. You know, I'm cutting it close to the wire here, but I am going to do a St. Patrick's Day video. I'm just trying to figure out which locations I want to go to and what candles I want to evaluate. And I think I've got it all settled. European blueberries. That would make for a great candle, Amanda. And Natalie, she finally caught alive. Blueberries grow in New England. I assume that's why, says Rachel. Yes, yes. You're going to be surprised when you see some of the blueberry candles that I found or had. Some of them I just had them stashed away. So for the lineup for the St. Patrick's Day, I'm probably going to post the videos individually, and then I'm going to post an epic video with all of them together. Lucky Shamrock. Lucky Shamrock is at the hotel right now. I can't show it to you, but you all know what that looks like. I have... Okay, let me get this right. Luck, I think it's Luck O apostrophe Irish. Luck O Irish. Like Luck of the Irish. This is not the one that you commonly see in outlets that smells like kiwis. Like it just doesn't smell anything like St. Patrick's Day. You know, I'm not saying anything bad about the candle, but I don't see why or how it's Irish. It smells like tropical fruit. But I found that candle. I want to review that one because I've always liked it. And Emerald Isle I reviewed last year, so if you want to just take a look-see at that, go back 1 year, you'll find that review. And am I missing? I know there's one. I'm saving for the special one for the end. On tap would be fun, wouldn't it? I mean, wouldn't it? I mean, I didn't feel like spending like $200 to buy it for a joke. Mark Smith is in the house. How you doing, Mark? Hope you're enjoying your candles. Mark purchased a lot of candles recently off eBay. Got some really good ones. Some that were straight out of my own collection. And it's good to know that they are in a nice, comforting, safe home. This I may have showed. I may not have. I think I showed it to you. But if you haven't seen it, here it is. I'm going to try to get the best visual as I can. This is a late 80s, think 1987, straight out of Deerfield, candlesticks, scented, Shamrock. That's what it's called, Shamrock. You'll notice that this is long before the Yankee Candle font made its way. This is when it was still a Yankee Candle company. They dropped the company in the 90s. What's interesting to me is that I don't know how high a production these were. They could have been very large production. They may not have been. If they were small production, there's a very good chance they were made here at Deerfield. Like not in the factory at Deerfield, but here in the Yankee Candle Village. Two different locations because they have their tapered candle making machine. These are highly fragrant. You can see it's completely sealed, but I did poke a tiny little hole. I am going to sacrifice a relic, an artifact of Yankee Candle history for our amusement pleasure, for our Thanksgiving. I was going to say, I really was just going to say Thanksgiving Day Parade. That's how tired I am. For our St. Patrick's Day video, I'm going to do a little bit of aroma prison on this guy. I'm going to cut off a piece, melt it into a jar, and see what this smells like. Yes, it is cold. It is wet. It was much more snowy and icy this morning. Do you guys want to see more old things? Old stuff? Artifacts? I brought some stuff because I wanted to get a few items. What is it? When you bring like a diamond to a jeweler and they tell you if it's fake or not. I know none of my stuff is fake. I just wanted to find out years, and I got a lot of answers today from folks who have been here for up to 25 years appraisal. Thank you, Mark. And one that I was most curious about was this one right here. I've showed you Halloween candy. Guys, this is older than that one you saw on the Google search, right? The image search, the one that is the black band that says Halloween with the jack-o'-lantern that sells on eBay for like $5,000. This is older than that. Now, it's still cool that that's a house warmer, but this one is called Halloween candy. Based on the printing, we narrowed it down. If you look at this candle and you look at this candle that's several years older, you'll see that this one right here is actually hand colored with color pencil. I mean, if that doesn't paint a portrait of the technology that they were utilizing back in those days, but this is hand colored. This is Cape Flower, so this would be more of like 1983, 84, 85. This one more 87, 88, maybe 89. But my main question was is this the very first Halloween Yankee Candle? And as much as I would like to tell you that it is, it sounds like it's not. It sounds like Mike Kittredge was very into Halloween from the very, very early days, which means he most likely would have been producing Halloween candles in the 70s, early 80s, mid 80s, and then this came in 87. We got more. You've seen it before, but maybe you've missed a few lives. This is an unlit 1983. We got that date confirmed today. 1983, and it's fragrant. Woo! 1983 jar, house warmer. However, it was before the term house warmer was coined, and it predates black bands, almost by, well, let's say 8 years. The first apothecary jars, some of the first, were known as country kitchen candles. Now, you've seen these. They've re-released the country kitchen candles many, many times throughout the years. Usually you can find these in outlets, but notice the arced kind of oval emblem on there. That is going to be the main difference. And no joke, they used to put the scent right there on the lip of the jar. And that one is maple walnut. Unlit. 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 Whew. It smells like bourbon barrel aged maple syrup with walnuts, obviously crushed walnuts. What else do we have in this bag? Just in case you haven't seen it, I was referring to that Cannikin, the blueberry candle that's inspiring my blueberry video. Here it is. I have it with me. Again, I just wanted to show some of my friends here at the village. They were all so happy to see it. A lot of the younger associates didn't even know what this was. This is a Yankee Cannikin. That's right. This is still in the era of South Deerfield. This doesn't predate South Deerfield. But this, yes, Yankee candles used to come in tin cans. And they didn't start this. You know, this was a popular thing at the time. This is an ordinary can that you would buy paint in. What you can't see is, well, actually, you probably can. There's blueberry in there. There's some wax. There is a wick. This candle can be lit, and this one definitely predates my life. I like to say that. This one is older than I am, and this will be a part of the blueberry video. What's amazing. Hi, Diane. How you doing? Maybe I got to do more nighttime live videos. Maybe that's the answer. The amazing thing about this is it still smells like blueberry. Like, it actually smells like this one poured in 2018. This one poured, 1983, let's say. Same aromatic profile. Well, same. I'm taking some liberties when I say that. But the key difference is if you look at the ingredients, and I apologize if you've seen all this before, but it says Cannikin ingredients, paraffin wax. Right there at the end it says wick, and right there in the middle, I don't know if you can read that, but it says natural essential oils. Essential oils, not fragrance oils. So by essential oils, that means the oil used for this candle was derived from the source, the actual source, whether that be, blueberry must, blueberry, the blossoms of blueberry. I don't know. I don't know what they would have distilled to make a blueberry essential oil, but that's what it is, and it smells great. So I'm going to try to get that video together as soon as I can for you Patreon or patron. Patreon is the thing that you're a patron if you're on Patreon. It's so confusing. But for you Patreon members, I finally found Deerfield postcards. I'm sorry about the delay, but I wanted to get South Deerfield postcards. So I'm going to go to the hotel tonight. I'm staying an extra night because the weather is really bad here. I'm going to personalize all of these, and I'm going to have them out to you ASAP. So what is everyone burning? What is everyone burning? You guys are always asking that in the fan group. And Leslie, just so you know, I looked. They might still have them, but they put them away. The Witch's Brew and the Halloween candles in general. Mark is burning Greenhouse Meadow Showers. I just told you what I was going to do for the Thanksgiving, I said it again, the St. Patrick's Day video. And I didn't show you one of the candles. I was holding it in my hand, but I didn't show you. I'm actually going to be doing meadow showers for the St. Patrick's Day video. I was looking for one that could kind of qualify. Patchouli. Irish clover fields. I was looking for one that would fit the bill for St. Patrick's Day, and that and April showers seem to fit, but since St. Patrick's Day falls in March, I figured that that one was better, and I really like that fragrance. Yeah, I love it. There's something in here. I know what it is. I don't want to give away the secret, but it's a really unique ingredient. And whenever it's used, it throws you off course. There's an ingredient in here that's also used in Season of Peace. And you know how I feel about that candle. But you're going to have to wait for the evaluation. Sweet Nothings. Something I was noticing today about Sweet Nothings is how it kind of fits with the Easter lineup. This year they got rid of the jelly beans. They brought bunny cake back in like the little egg. And they introduced white chocolate, which I smelled and is awesome. I mean, it is what it is. It's not white chocolate plus other stuff. It's white chocolate. You know, they're not lying to you. And I love white chocolate. I evaluated that one today. Lilac from the outlet. Lilac. I love jelly bean. I've been burning that now. Oh, it's sad. Jelly bean has gone through a little bit of an evolution. I found a very early jelly bean candle, and I was really tempted to buy it to see if it smelled like the contemporary jelly beans. Angie Clementine in the house. Carol in the house. I got to start doing more evening live videos, because apparently that's when you guys are around. So yes. So what was I saying? I was asking what you guys were burning. I think I was in the middle of something and I lost it. So Angie, how is the wonderful weather in Houston? It's snowy, it's wet, it's cold, it's icy, it's snowy. I said snowy twice. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll down the windows so you can it's 70 degrees in Houston. Cruise back. Cruise Bat has, you guys know this, I've said it, he still has the oldest candle I've ever seen, a Yankee candle, the oldest one I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen like pictures of like Mike Kittredge and his early candles, but yeah, so look at this, Angie and Mark both from Houston. I want you guys to get a little bit of the ambiance of the night. We're next to a highway, so you're going to hear that. Do you hear the ambiance? Windy and snowy here in Philadelphia. Now it's snowing. It's snowing in Connecticut. Leslie, I was like, in the past week, I've been in your neck of the woods like twice. Is anyone dealing with the bomb cyclone thing? I thought the bomb cyclone thing was gone. Or is that like a post-topical reference? I heard it's been pretty cold in California. Philly can't in the house. Brett is in the house. Something I wanted to tell you, Brett. Something that came up today, and I can't remember what it was. One of them was the driftwood thing. Brett pointed to my attention that was it Target has driftwood in a different vessel than the frosted that is available in retail. Rainy and cloudy in California. Yeah, it was raining in Disneyland, my brother said the other day. Speaking of which, if anyone likes Adam the Woo, I mention Adam the Woo every so often, go to his main channel and watch his most recent Star Trek video. My brother filmed half of it and is in it. which is super cool because Adam the Woo is, you know, a huge inspiration to me, both myself and my brother. But also, Adam the Woo and my brother Eric were hanging out at Disneyland the other day. So go to Eric Peter Carlson, his channel, my brother, watch his most recent video featuring Adam the Woo. How awesome is it? He went on the Matterhorn, uh, and another ride. I forget what it was. He went on the Matterhorn with Adam the Woo. You guys who don't know who Adam the Woo is, you're probably thinking I'm nuts. He's an amazing guy, amazing vlogger. Who's traveled the country, really changed the game, in my opinion, as far as vlogging is concerned. More than Casey Neistat. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I'm not the only one. I love Adam. Anybody watch iJustine? I don't watch her anymore, but she's another one who inspired me. And it looks like she got engaged the other day. Which is, I won't lie, makes me a little sad. I had a little thing. Tim Tracker. You watch the Tim Tracker? Yeah, so, I hope it works out. My brother and I may or may not be going to Orlando, to Disney World, and there's a possibility, small possibility. I don't even want to say it. You know where I'm going with this. There's a possibility there might be a Tim Tracker collaboration thing, but it won't be with me. It would be with my brother. I hope so anyway, because I love Tim and Jen. Oh, you just watch me, Nick. I was reading that wrong in my head. You just watch me. Well, that's awesome, Nicky. That makes me very happy. I wish I could post more on a daily basis. Have to tend to the grill. Take care, all, and have a safe evening. You too as well, Mark. Sorry, I called you Mike. Say hello to the family for me. All right, guys. This has been awesome. I really don't have anything else to show you. If you guys have any last-second questions, please throw them out there, because I'm going to wrap things up. What am I going to do tomorrow? Because that's probably a question you should ask. I'm staying here for another night, which means I'm going to be here tomorrow. Am I going to Kringle tomorrow? Should I go to Kringle tomorrow? Should I do a live at Kringle, or should I do a vlog at Kringle? Or should I go to some other, there's tons of campuses around here. Go to Kringle. Do I do a vlog? Do I do a live? I do both. Carol wants me to do both. How about I do both? Either is great. The problem with doing a live at Kringle is I haven't really officially approached them yet. I have met the marketing director. I believe that's her position. But I don't want to ask and be denied permission to film with my phone. It's kind of one of those things. If you ask and they say no, you can't do it. But if you just do it and you don't act like an idiot and you don't, cause any trouble, they don't care. Yeah, country candles. A lot of the once Kringle candles are becoming country candles. For example, Espresso Crema is become coffee shop under the guise of country candle. So there's been a lot of those transitions. So although I was very bummed out that they were retiring tons of fragrances, they weren't retiring them. They were just renaming them and putting them in the country candle jars and selling them. I don't know. Are they selling them for a less premium price? I've not purchased a country candle yet. I'm always up here, so I never want to pay for shipping. But I will. Maybe I'll go tomorrow. Pick up a bunch of daylights. I like to just gift daylights to you guys. Like if you buy something on eBay, or if you send me a card, like I'll just I just send daylights out. I feel like it's a great little way to say thank you, and it's something I can actually afford to do. Philly Candleman says, well, first Nikki says, do whatever you feel is best for me. Yeah, right? What's best for me? Thanks, Nikki. And Philly, Brett says, I got to call you guys by your real names. I got to get used to that. Brett is saying, interested to hear about plumeria and lemon, kind in the country candle line. Plumeria and lemon. All right, all right, all right. That's good. Maybe when this video is posted, I say this all the time, and you got a lot of some people do it, some people don't. But when this video, it takes about a half hour to an hour for the video to upload after I close a live. But if you come back and you list candles that you want to see or hear about, this way I can put together a little list. I can't promise anything. Mags says, I love Kringle. You should go to the Watley Inn for dinner. It's amazing. Watley Inn. All right. I can't go tonight, but I will write that down. Mag says she was there over the summer. Glacial potholes found on the Deerfield River at the base of Salmon Falls in Shelburne Falls, Massachusetts, are a testament to the creative power of geological time, ice, and rock. Rachel, there's something about that that sounds like poetry. You wrote that so beautifully. I can say glacier. Do you say glacial or glacial? Like celestial or celestial? Glacial potholes. I'm gonna have to look that up, Rachel. $24.99 for the large 2-wick. You can't call them house warmer jars, but let's face it, that's what they are. Thanks, Brett. Hey, that's a good idea. Diane says, is there a Hobby Lobby or Michael's, Joanne Fabrics, look at Easter decorations? Maybe we can do, yeah, like do Michael's, Arts Crafts, Hobby Lobby, kind of try to do, like give myself a budget of like a certain amount of money and try to find like the best things I can find with a certain budget. I think that's a cool idea. Thanks, Diane. It's a good one. Kringle is hard to find here in the UK. Yeah, you know, I've heard that. At least it's harder now than it used to be. That's what I've heard. Easter candle holders. Leslie says, the time daylight is amazing. Yeah, I sent Leslie this time, Kringle candle time, like not, you know, like the herb time. Daylight. Oh my God. I don't, it's amazing. They make oregano, thyme. I would imagine they made rosemary. But those are retired daylights. Whenever I find them, I try to get as many as I can because they smell outrageously good, and they're just retired. They're not bad. And it's a shame that I don't think that they make them anymore. But I bought like 5 of those time daylights. I would buy it in a huge jar if they had it. So I hope you're enjoying that, Leslie. Candles Direct have them. All right. Kringles or the time? I have no idea what's going on with Kringle. An overview would be nice, says Angie. Yeah, you know what? I'm in the same boat, Angie. You know, I haven't checked in with Kringle. I do, I follow Mike Kittredge, or Mick the Third, on Instagram, and I see all these pictures of him in Miami and buying these what he calls toys, but in reality are like $300,000 speedboats. Um, I hope he's having a good time. Hope he's having a good time. That wasn't a jab at Mike Kittredge the third. Also, just in case you guys don't know, well, you know what? That's pointless. I'll save that for another time because I gotta wrap this up. Got to put the little man to sleep. All right, Brett. Nice talking to you. Have a good one. I am going to call it an evening as well. Lemon time or just time? It was just time, Carol. But you could always find like any other kind of lime, like a clean lime, like a lime zest candle, burn alongside with it, and that would be wonderful. Nancy's here. Nancy, hello. Can't stay. Well, I'm leaving too. So, but thank you for dropping in. I will stay safe. I have literally a quarter of a mile to drive, and then I'm in for the night. Folks, as always, thank you so much. I am so happy I started this second channel. It's just a way for me to communicate, talk to you guys in a very informal way. If I did this on the main channel, I'd be sending a bunch of notifications to people who really don't want to join in with us on these conversations. They just want to see the reviews. So this has been a savior, this new channel. So thank you for making this successful. The subscription number is actually going up quite nicely. I'm thrilled. So more stuff on the road. I would tune in tomorrow because you know where I'm going to be. You know where I'm going to be. So tune in tomorrow. Keep your eyes on open for those notifications. If you hit those little notification parentheses, make sure you do that. I'm going to go have dinner. I'm going to watch a movie tonight if I can, if that's okay. I'm going to take one night off from and keep warm, would you?